Hello students, so let's try to solve one very nice problem from quantum mechanics. This problem was asked in December 2023 and this problem is mainly from the angular momentum algebra. And this is all about the coupling of angular momentum algebra and identifying the different quantum number. So let's move towards this particular problem. So this is Hamiltonian for the two particle system. L1 is equal to L2 is equal to 1. So you have two particle system with angular momentum quantum number is given, that is 1 for both the particle. The Hamiltonian is given, this is very nice Hamiltonian, L1 plus L2 dot L2 minus L1Z plus L2Z whole square. And we all know that L is nothing but L1 plus L2. So we have a new quantum number that is due to coupling of this L1 and L2. What we have to do, we have to find the eigenvalue for L is equal to 2. And we know that the eigenvalue of L square is equal to L into L plus 1 square. So what will be the eigenvalue for the case L is equal to 2? So students, let's try to move this particular problem. This is an awesome problem. In this problem, you have to solve in a very conceptual way. But once the matter of calculation will come, then you have to solve it very smartly. You have to first think what is going to happen, then you have to go for that. So let's try to go for this one straightforward. So what I have basically, so I have L1 is equal to 1, L2 is equal to 1. That means L1Z is equal to 0, 1, minus 1. L2Z is equal to 0, 1, minus 1. And when we will go for this particular Hamiltonian H is equal to epsilon upon H cut square, and we have L1 plus L2 dot L2 minus L1Z plus L2Z whole square. So we have this particular Hamiltonian. Now we can just first simplify this Hamiltonian such that we can calculate it. The real problem is what? L1 dot L2, and we know how we can write L1 dot L2 in term of L. So what will happen? This Hamiltonian can be written as epsilon upon H cut square. This is L1 dot L2 plus L2 whole square. So that means L2 mod square. This is L2 dot L2 actually, and minus L1Z plus L2Z whole square. Now we can write this particular term as epsilon upon H cut square, and this value is equal to L square minus L1 square minus L2 square upon 2 and minus L1Z plus L2Z whole square. And here we know, and this is all about the mod value. This is all about the mod value. And we know that this is the formula. The eigenvalue of L square operator is L into L plus 1. Eigenvalue of L1 square operator is L1 into L1 plus 1. Similarly, we can get the eigenvalue of L2. So what will happen is that this term will always remain same, but this is really interesting. So let's try to go for this. So this will be epsilon upon H cut square. So we will go for L into L plus 1 H cut square minus L1 into L1 plus 1 H cut square minus L2 into L2 plus 1 H cut square by 2 and minus L1Z plus L2Z whole square. Now we can put it here, L1 is equal to 1 and L can we have value of, if we have L1 and L2, then L can we go to 0, 1 and 2. So this is the possible value of L, and in this problem we have to talk about L is equal to 2. So when L is equal to 2, this value is equal to, I am writing here, so this value is equal to epsilon upon H cut square. So this value is 6 H cut square. L1 is equal to 1, so this value is 2 H cut square minus 2 H cut square by 2 and minus L1Z plus L2Z whole square. So this value is equal to, and one more term is also there, that is L2 square basically. So I have just missed this term. So look at here. So one more term is there. So plus L2 square is also there. So we can just correct it. So plus L2 square minus this term is there. So this value is equal to, so just look at here. So this value is equal to plus L2 square minus L1Z plus L2Z whole square. And this L2 square is equal to again h cut square. So this value is again you have h cut square. So if we are going to calculate this whole term, then this will be 2h cut square, not h cut square, 2h cut square. This is because L2 into L2 plus 1, that is 2h cut square. So this whole term is nothing but 3h cut square. So you can easily calculate it. So just we can go for this one. This L2 square is here. So let's go for the next part. So what I have, so we have my Hamiltonian H is equal to epsilon upon h cut square. So this value is equal to h cut square plus 2h cut square minus L1Z plus L2Z whole square. And this value is equal to epsilon upon h cut square, and this value is 3h cut square minus L1Z plus L2Z whole square. Now we have to talk about the different numbers, quantum number for L1Z and L2Z. So what are the possible value of L1Z is equal to 0, 1, minus 1. What are the possible value of L2Z is equal to 0, 1, minus 1. So we have to see that for different set of quantum number we can get the same eigenvalue. So this is really degenerate state. So let's try to go for the first case. L1Z is equal to 0, L2Z is equal to 0, L1Z is equal to 1, L2Z is equal to minus 1, L1Z is equal to minus 1, L2Z is equal to 1. So for these all quantum number, this value will remain same. 0 plus 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, minus 1, 1, 0. So this value will always remain same. So for this 3 value, we have energy is equal to epsilon upon h cut square into 3h cut square minus 0. So that value is 3 epsilon. So this is your one set of quantum number. And these are the one set of quantum number which have energy 3 epsilon. Now let's try to go for next one. So we have L1Z is equal to 1, L2Z is equal to 1, L1Z is equal to minus 1, L2Z is equal to minus 1. For these all set, we have exactly same value of energy eigenvalue. So 1 plus 1 whole square is 2 square, minus 1 whole square is equal to again 2h cut square. So what we have? We have E is equal to epsilon upon h cut square, that is 3h cut square, minus we have 2h cut whole square. So this value is nothing but minus epsilon. This is very interesting. Now let us try to go for the last part, the remaining parts. What are the remaining part? Remaining part is equal to L1Z is equal to 0, L2Z is equal to 1, L1Z is equal to 1, L2Z is equal to 0, L1Z is equal to minus 1, L2Z is equal to 0, L1Z is equal to 0, L2Z is equal to minus 1. For these value, hence this is a square term. So for these value, you will get the same answer or same energy eigenvalue for all these number. If we are getting here, then this value is equal to E is equal to, so this value is basically, so let us try to calculate one. So this value is equal to E is equal to epsilon upon h cut square, and what we have 3h cut square minus h cut square. So L1 is equal to 1 or minus 1. Here square is there, so you will get the same number. So that value is h cut square, and this value is equal to 2 epsilon. So what will be the answer? The answer is equal to epsilon 2 epsilon and minus epsilon. So these are the possible energy eigenvalue for L is equal to 2. So let us see whether we are getting some answer, some correct answer, So 3 epsilon, 2 epsilon and minus epsilon. So I think my answer is also, sorry, this will be 3 epsilon. So we are getting 3 epsilon, 2 epsilon and minus 1 epsilon. So this will be your correct answer. So option 1 is correct one. So students, this is really very nice problem. Only from this particular problem, you can just understand the concept of angular momentum algebra, coupling of angular momentum vectors and all these things. So student, you have to solve this problem with yourself. If you have any suggestion, you can easily send to me, or you can easily just comment and on your YouTube part. Okay, thank you.